Well, I am at, good grief, I don't know where I'm at. I'm in New Glasgow, and I am across from Glenhaven Manor, if that helps, and at a family restaurant. I think it's Eastside Family Restaurant. So you might be wondering, what am I doing in Nova Scotia? Well, I came to pick up a dump trailer. Now, did some research, looked, found this one, thought this was the best price, and talked to the guy, and he kind of explained what it looked like and where things were at. So I came out here and talk about managing expectations. It was not in the shape that I thought it was, and he had a price on it, and it was no longer worth the price that we agreed on. So I had to call him and tell him that I'm not going to pay that. And we had more pleasant than that, but that was the gist of things. And he wasn't happy. But the issue was the trailer wasn't in the condition that he said it was in. And so I have to fix that, so the price should reflect that. So I was about to walk away, and he said fine, and he gave the price. And long story short, I have a trailer at the back of my truck, and now I'm getting something to eat, and I'm going home. But it's interesting that when I was thinking about this negotiation, he thought his trailer had a certain value, and I thought the trailer had a certain value, and those numbers did not coincide. I was about to walk away, and then, things pursued the way they did. And I got to thinking how many times God tells us that this is the way life is going to be, and he said it's going to be rough. And we get, okay, that's cool, I can handle it. Me and you, God. It's going to be rough, but we can do this together. And then life happens, and you look and it's like, well, this is a lot rougher than I expected it to be. And then we look at God and we try to renegotiate. And, well, God, do I really have to be obedient in this area? It would be a lot easier if I just, And we diminish the commitment we made. And we try to renegotiate. See, but the difference is when God says this is what it's going to be like, when God says it's going to be rough, he tells us it's going to be rough. He says count the cost to see whether this is something you want to do. Because no one starts a house without first counting the cost, because if it gets halfway done, doesn't finish, people are going to say, what a moron. Didn't count the cost. So when struggles come, and a lot of times we act surprised as if God didn't tell us. But unlike this guy that I bought the trailer from, God's very clear. Problem is, a lot of times we're not. We're not clear about God. We're not clear about the Christian life. We're not clear that we're in a battle. We're in a war. We're got an enemy. This is a fight. This is life and death kind of stuff happening. And we forget that, this is what God called us to. God called us to suffer. He said, in this world you will have troubles. He said, we rejoice in our sufferings. Don't be surprised when trials come. He said, this is going to happen. And yet, when they come, we still look and say, God, what are you thinking? God said, I told you. I told you it was going to be hard. I told you we're going into a battle. I told you there's an enemy that wants to destroy you. I told you that all these things. And I also told you, if you follow me, if you stick with me, I will give you strength. It doesn't necessarily says he's going to take away the troubles. And this is where we get all caught up. But here's the truth. God gives us everything you need. Everything you need is at your disposal. Not to negate or to eliminate the trials you're going through, but to give you the strength to get through it. I have a trailer. I got to take it home. It reminded me of something today. It reminded me of the trials that I'm going through every day aren't something that I should be surprised at, but it's something I should be prepared for. Hope that's been an encouragement to you. God bless you. Bye for now.